All right, so let's set something up real quick. All right, I just had to. I just had to. uh, shit. Okay, I'm going to have to do a quick, very quick routine test real quick. I have done a few things to minimize the noise and the feedback loop from the audio. I kind of like the jams. I kind of like the how am I gonna put it? I like the guts vibe. And yeah, so I wanted to use something chill, but this kind of gives me like a "Are you ready?" kind of vibe. So I decided to stick with it. Hey Corbin, thanks for joining. Nice of you to join. Yes, yes we are. Okay, so for today I kind of like set the delay to I just set it to 5 seconds, so it's not that bad, I guess. Oof. Okay. Yeah. So what are we working on today? I need to get the environment working. Environment variables. I didn't even check my mic. 1 minute, I'll be right back. Alright, so everything looks good. Everything looks good. Whew. Okay, so let's begin. So yeah, I'm trying to get the look at the environment variables working and yeah, so if you just join in for the first time, I think I should actually like wait 1 minute, let me update the my description. I've been thinking of a way to handle environment secrets. Like, what do you think is the best way? Do I maybe I should just kind of leave environment hidden like a password. Oh, I'm really bad at this, to be honest. I'm missing something. I can't even tell. Oh my god. Contents. Let's see. Oh, I can't even use this platform. Oh yeah, I got it. I don't know how to pin a. Okay, let me give it a try. Oh, I got it. I'm trying to like add a poll. Something. Oh no. Oh shit, I didn't mean the QA. NQA. Confirm. I meant to put a poll. Which of these do you use for Rust GUI? Dioxus. Let's see. EGUI. Tauri. I'll just add one more, but I think that's what we're working with. Okay. Hey Sherpa, nice of you to join. So I'm trying to work on environment variables today, and I don't like using AI though, to be honest. It messes with my code. I mean, it's nice when I'm working on something small, but to be honest, it kind of like messes things up. Like when I try to, I have cursor installed. It's somewhere here. Oh, okay, like the icon is very hard to find. But yeah, cursor. I have cursor installed. I just like when I'm working on something generic, I use cursor. But for things like this, like things that are pretty niche, I prefer to just write them myself because When I include AI in the whole thing, it just messes things up. Thanks for the tip, though, Dara. And also, I don't think Cursor or ChatGPT can one shot this thing. So I kind of like want to get it done myself. Hey Claire, thanks for joining. Nice of you to join. Uh, I hope you learn a thing or two, from the stream. So yesterday we fixed this persistence in our tabs. So now we can have something here like this is something, and then we can still come back and meet it there. So helpful, kind of helps. It's very nice. But what I want to get done here today is creating new environments. Yeah, AI is really cool if you're working on maybe web-related projects. Even Rust. Don't get me wrong. If you're working with Rust, you can still use AI. But for me, it kind of does too much. I don't know if I can. It kind of does too much in a way that sometimes it just misses the point. So whenever I'm working on my own projects here, I don't really use AI. I mean, I could go to Gemini or ChatGPT when I'm having like issues with specific things, but I prefer to write the code myself. I want to see something explained to me, yeah, and that's just it. I prefer it that way. I don't really like AI in my editor, it just messing things up, and I'm sure lots of people will agree with that. Okay, so what do we do here? Uh, we can already add new environments, and we can update the data. So basically what we just need to do, oh, why did I choose Rust? Not for any particular reason. Typically I would have used Python or C++ when I'm building desktop projects. I know Python is not really the choice, but Python is not really like the go-to choice when you're building something that needs like really cool performance. But it's really simple. I mean, you could really set it up real quick. That's for Python, and it's nice. But Rust, I chose Rust because I was already learning Rust. Like I'm still learning Rust. And oh yes, Claire, you're my number one fan. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, I chose Rust because I was learning it, and I needed a project that would help me learn it more. So yeah, Rust kind of like, it's a very interesting language. I like it. I know most people kind of like shit on Rust, but it's kind of cool. So basically, creating new environments, that's where we are on right now. Uh, just in case we missed it, I have a. Oh yeah, if you join in, if you just join in, please subscribe. I kinda do not have a lot of content. Oh my, thanks, Dawa. I really appreciate it. I won't forget your name. Uh, so thanks so much. And if you want to see what goes on later on, you could subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It kind of helps. Huh. This feels. Sometimes a little bit off. OBS is really holding my neck right now. Wow. Thanks so much, Dawa. If you're still here, I hope you're subscribed. I need to save this somewhere. This should be okay. So I have this. This is like my flow plan for the entire project, and this is my flow plan for the entire project. And I think I need a place to actually add. Uh, I need a place to add to, like, have an add button. So do I leave this as add request, or this could be generic? Okay, I'll make this generic. I'll make this generic. Let's work on this button. So so this is going to be a generic add button, depending on the so if we are on the depending on the views we are, yes, it's like Postman Jafar. It's just like Postman. So I'm just writing it in Rust and with some cool features, which I can't really demonstrate right now until I go a bit further. So let's work on this button. We need it to be generic. And that button is right here. Somewhere here. So we have our sidebar, which is this here, but we kind of want to get this button. Yes, this is it right here. So I think I'm going to separate this and have it in its own file. Oh, it's HTML renderer. I think I would have to work on that because right now I can't really build this for web because I have Tokyo crates installed, and Tokyo doesn't really build compile for WebAssembly. So yeah. It would have been cool if I could easily compile this for web assembly, but that would be like kind of like later, I guess. I need to post builds. All right. So we need a way to pass the signal, the tab signal. Tab item detail. Huh. Honestly, if I could have ChatGPT just actually write a very, very good, or can I say perfect code for this, I would do it in like in a flip. Oh my, that's not even the button. I removed the wrong button. There's the actual button here. So that's the actual button. I'll take this out. Oh my god. What have I done? Okay, paste this here. Yeah, so this is where we're going to add our generic button. So basically it's just going to be like this. Generic add button for sidebar. So that's what we're trying to get done. If you take a look at this, take a look at this here. So this is what we're trying to like, work on. We want this button here to create a request if we are on the request side. Create a call if we're on the call side, and create a an environment if we are on the environment tab. So we need to pass the current tab to it. So we have a signal current list. So we need to know it's pass session, I guess. Or maybe we could just make this. No. Let's handle it here. So this will be let's create requests. And let's create environment. Oh no, I don't have to implement the renderer myself. Dioxus just Dioxus handles the whole thing. So basically, it's like you're writing HTML, but you're just building the it's not really HTML, like kind of RSX. Like I could just do P here, and it will work. It's just like the way you have JSX in React. So this is like Rust's implementation of RSX in a way, of JSX rather. Let's see, we're gonna have to match the tab here, so it's on the sidebar. For calls, we want to create now Rust is really nice. The first culture shock I had for Rust was the macros, the print statements. If you want to write a print, you write a print like this, print ln. You had to put this little guy, and it was kind of new for me because I didn't know what Rust macros were. I didn't really know what Rust macros were. Rust is very good. It kind of like keeps you from doing like, crazy stuff, and some people really like that control, and that's why you see people heading towards C++. Like, C++ is nice. I like C++, but sometimes it's kind of like for the gods. I mean, Rust is also for the gods, yeah, but C++ is nice. I think I'll need that. Oh my god, where did I take it to? Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually true. I just don't entirely know how to do that. Let me give it a try. 1 minute. Let's see. Oh wow, I got it. Wasn't that hard? Thanks so much, Jafar. That was a very nice suggestion. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I also stopped using C++ since 2019 because C++, as good as it was not entirely really my thing. Trying to make this bigger so people can see it. Is this too big? So yeah, talking about uh, C, I use C and Python. C and Python are like kind of like my. Uh, oh, okay, you can't see this. Oh my god. I just realized you could not see this. Yeah, I just realized it. I just realized it. Oh my. Oh my god. I just realized. Wow. It's only visible because I was using OBS for that. Let me see if I can have. Okay, you know what, Jaffa? I think I'm going to try to. Maybe I would see if I can implement that somehow um in another video. Uh, Maybe I can figure that later after the this live. Uh, but you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm just going to like say the. I'm going to say the chats I'm replying to before I actually like reply. So for now, you said it's not visible. Yeah, I was using OBS window, so it kind of like did not show up that I was doing anything, and I actually thought I was doing something, but it wasn't showing up. So I'm going to figure that one out later after the live. But for now, we're just going to have to manage this. I hope that's okay. So we need the. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. No problem. Thanks. We need to pass the session into generic sidebar. I think session is a signal, so this would do. The session is simply the project's project data, like the project text session. Oh no, this will work. Yeah, better. I think this kind of this fixes the whole thing. Uh, so I just have to come in and change this to tab set. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, most people like. Okay, you said you prefer C even though you don't use it professionally, and you like the control. When I used C, it was like one of the most beautiful languages I've ever used. Like C is so simple. I think the simplicity of C is just crazy. Although yeah, it kind of gets hard for most people that are just kind of coming into computer science, and if you don't have a good educational source, or you don't have a maybe like a nice book or a nice tutorial, it kind of like gets hard as you go on. So compared to uh, compared to languages like Python, Python was so easy for me to pick up. I mean, obviously, if you can't pick up Python, it's like, what are you doing? Python and JavaScript. Oh yeah, you know what's crazy, Jaffa? I also went to Uniben. Surprise! I went to Uniben too, Jaffa, and they did not even teach us anything. Like, no kidding, and I'm sure you can relate. There was no teaching at all. Luckily, I already learned. I was already like programming before I went to the school. So it's like, thanks for nothing, Uniben. Uh-huh. Okay, let's test this out to see if it works. Yeah, I went to Uniben, like, computer science. I did computer science in Uniben. Computer science is a very terrible faculty. Very terrible faculty. Just for proof, I'm sure you know Ekobase. I'm sure you know Professor Ekobase. A very very strict man. Maybe you don't know him yet. He kind of like teaches 400 level final year students. Cool, it works. Code environment, uh, code call, and request to just create the request. Nice, it works. So let's kind of like add a title for this. Computer science is really terrible. You'll be lucky to come out alive. Oh, you graduated 2019. That's cool. That's really cool. I think that was around the time I no kidding, that was around the time I got into school. 2019. Surprise. But I was already programming before 2019. Really nice to meet you. Uh, I didn't know like someone from the same school I went to was here watching the live. That's nice. I really appreciate you joining. And I mean, I kind of want to know what's up with you. How's things been since you graduated school? Also, do you use C++ at work, Jafar? Okay. Oh, title works. Cool. Title works. Later I would implement an actual tooltip for this. Okay. Start programming with C++ though. It's one of those things where you get into something you wasn't sure what it was after high school. In my high school, there was a library. It was a very nice library. So we kind of had all the books. We had C sharp, we had SQL, we had C++, we had, the books were just right there. You just have to go to the library to read it. So I, being the big head that I am, I took the books home. So I had C sharp books at home when I was in secondary school. I had the books at home and I did not return it until I graduated. There's still one with me right here. I'm looking at one right now. It's a database design and implementation with SQL. Um, so I took it home. I would have learned C++, but I did not have a laptop back then. So I kind of like picked Python. I was learning Python because it was easy to code Python on your phone. So I just, used that instead. Okay, I don't, okay, use Java and some meta language. Wow, that's cool. That's a very niche language. I would imagine you're working in enterprise, maybe a company that, like maybe those long-standing companies or something. People that use Java are kind of like, oh yeah, yeah, I am confessing to theft. I actually like acknowledged this before I left school. I went to the okay, yeah, okay. It was after graduation. I went back to the school to tell the computer science teacher that I stole these books. Here, you can have it. So I gave it to him back. Uh, he's a real G though. He's a real G, cause he knew that I took books home. Uh, he knew. He's a real G, and I think it's because of him I kind of like learned all this. He allowed me to spend time in the computer lab. Like it was like privilege, cause you don't just do that to students. So that was one thing that made me close to the computer back in secondary school. So yes, I admit I'm confessing to theft, uh, and I do not regret it. This is disclaimer: I did not steal. I am in no way advocating for theft. So don't take it what is yours. If you're watching this video, don't try this at home. Okay? I had to add a disclaimer so that they don't come and carry me. I'm just gently in my father's house here. So yeah, a very very big disclaimer. Nice. It seems to build really fast. Yeah, yeah. Cool thing here. Cool thing here. The Axis kind of like worked on hot reloads. So if how do I put it? If you're working with Dioxus, they're working on sub-second for Rust, kind of like hot reloads Rust binaries. So most times I don't even really need to come here to press. I just need to turn on auto rebuild. If I change a code, let's see, environment definition. If I update my code and I click save, it just auto reloads. So auto reloads, very very smooth, very chill stuff. Works like butter here, like butter. Oh, I wanted to add ice. I'm sorry, Raj. I wanted to add ice RS, but I kind of like created a thing first. Let me see if I can update it. Okay, I cannot update it. Ice is very nice. I've seen it. I've tried it, and it's really cool. Uh, no, let me remove this abstraction. Okay, you can see it just like auto reloaded here. So if you use ice rs, I don't know, how is it, Raj? How is ice rs? Like, do you find it really comfortable? Just in case you guys want to, I think I should put the link to the project in the description in case you feel like you want to check it out. I kind of had it there yesterday, but I took it off. I don't know why, or maybe just forgot to put it there. I'm going to add it real quick. So if you want to check it out, I have the project repo in the description. So you could just give it a shot, I guess. If you want to see the internals, how it works, and maybe follow up with the next stream. You guys should like this. Oh yeah, please give a like. Hey Harry, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Um, in the next stream, I'm going to you know, make sure I include all uh, the common Rust libraries. So yeah, if you can give a like to the stream, uh, and subscribe if you'd like to see. So I'm actually having a video on how to you know, how to build projects from start to finish. So I'm going to have something small. I would implement the whole thing in Rust, but I imagine it's like pretty generic. So subscribe, I guess. Okay, one thing I hate about Rust is the bro checker. Oh my god, I'm sure you can relate, Jafar. The bro checker is terrible, man. I mean, it's not terrible. It's good at what it does, but it shouts at you at every chance it gets. Okay, so now we can create an untitled environment. So we could just edit this. But yeah, this is what we have at the moment. So cool stuff. I need to commit this. So we've hit a milestone. We can now simply create a new environment here. But as you can see, it's not still part of our environment. We need to save it. Alright. We need to save the environment. Yeah, the bro checker is the main reason why people are using Rust, because it's kind of like, checks. It's like having a police in a city. The police kind of like enforces things, but then sometimes you don't really want too much enforcing. You want freedom, and that's why people use C. The bro checker is nice because it prevents you from doing bad things. But sometimes you just want to, have a few drinks with your friends. And you don't want the police snooping around sometimes, That's kind of like how the bro checker is. Okay, we need a way to know that this is not saved. This hasn't been saved yet. Oops, this is going to be a lot. Okay, let's save a resource. Oh, the bro checker is not bad. It's Jafar. It's not bad. It's very frustrating, especially when you are new. When you are new to something like that, imagine traveling to a foreign country, and then you're just moving on the road, and then the police stops you. You did something wrong, maybe, but you don't know what you did. So you're like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, that's how the bro checker is for people that are actually just starting. So you could just be hit by the bro checker sometimes, and it's sometimes it's good. It's a good thing at enforcing. So once again, thanks guys for sticking around. Okay, yeah, this is the second time someone is asking what database am I using for this project, and the way the project is structured, I'm not currently using any database. The whole thing is going to be saved to the file system. Maybe if you're working on a project, you can easily just do a Control S, and it saves it in your projects. I explained this somewhere here. So I'm saving this in files. So there's a project file, there's a request file, and there's going to be an environment file. So that's how I want to promote collaboration with these projects without using sign up. If you're using Postman, you have to sign up to collaborate with your team members. Well, I mean, we could just collaborate using Git, so we don't have to sign up to an external, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to need a database, but it's not for saving the project's content. I'm going to need it for handling metadata, things like that. So yeah, for now, no database tool. But if you're looking for a database tool to use, I would recommend SQLX. Let me add this here. Thanks for joining Docking Test. So SQLX, you could check it out. It's very nice. Oh yeah, Jafar is like, it's like the devil you know. Like just deal with, like, the devil you don't know is really like crazy. So yeah, it's exactly like that. I'll leave that one there. I need to pause auto reload. Talking about Rust build times, Jafar. Rust build times can be very terrible. It's slow. It is slow. It's painfully slow. Oh my god, Rust compiler sometimes feel like a complaining auntie. Like that is so true. That is so true. All right, so right now I'm trying to work on saving um, the project to FS. Okay, yeah, we need to handle Control S. Oh my God, that is one thing with Dioxus. Oh, wow. It doesn't return anything because okay, you asked if there's a reason it doesn't return anything. Uh, okay, we're not returning anything here because we are the outputs. The purpose of the function is to take the session, the project session, and write it to disk. So the reason why when we hit Control S, we want to take the session and save it to the disk. So yeah, that's why we don't have a return value here because we're not really outputting anything. Or maybe we could return the results because the there might be an error here, so we could just return the results. That's okay. Oh yeah, returning an IO monad. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you something. Projects. So in the project's core, I already have an implementation of save to disk. Let me show you this. Where is it? Great. There should be an implementation for this. Oh yeah, here it is. So I already have this written out somewhere else. Jafar. Oh, no. Yeah, I think my network broke a little bit. So Jafar, as I was saying, I have this. I don't know if you can still hear me. My network cut out a little bit. I have this somewhere else. You can check it right here. When we. Oh, no. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay. I need to do something real quick. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to fix this network somehow. So I had to fix the network somehow. Network is good now. Yeah, so I have this here. This is the project's core functionality. So I'm just working on the UI side and merge everything together. So yeah, a result is nice for this. For now. Thanks for the catch, Jaffa. So I'm trying to figure out what's hook to use. Dioxus doesn't really, I don't know, I don't really like the names of the hook. It's not entirely clear. I think we're looking for use effects. Manager states. I don't know if it's use effect or use hook. The access. Okay, yeah, this is what we need. We need to call this when the component is rendered. For now, let's see how if we could just use a tab index 1. Okay, right now it's the body. I don't know if you can attach this to the body. I don't know how to do this where I want this div here to be always like to be the focused uh, element. Oh, I've been working on this since May. Since May 3rd. The reason why it took me so long is because I had a completely different implementation where I was working on my own language for the request definition. Let me see if I can show you that. It was really cool, but I was running into recurring problems, so I just decided, like, you know what, let me just start afresh, do something entirely new. So once again, the project link is in the description, so if you want to check it out, you could. So yes, Jafar, that will be May. I've been working on it since May. Now, if you kind of like just go back a little bit, maybe you find it there. So I had a full API spec here where I had to design my whole language for this, but it was becoming too much to handle. Maybe I'll get back to this, but for now I just need to get the whole thing working fine before I start working on a custom language for this. Yeah, this is why it took me so much time. I've been trying to work this out. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is make sure I need to be able to receive keystroke, but since I don't really have access to the body tag, I don't know how to listen for keystrokes here. So I could do Control S. Yeah, it's pretty decent, Jafar. I kind of zoned out a little bit working on this part, because it's kind of like giving me a headache. This is one of the reasons why I switched to Tauri back then. So now I have come back to meet my previous failure. So I'm just trying to see if I can, you know, get over this part. Find a way to, you know, get it working. So many mods. Oh my god, Claire, thanks so much. I really appreciate you being on the stream. Uh, I'm glad you could, be here and watch me work. I just realized I've not eaten today. Oh my god. I really have something to talk about, and I want to make a video on building things, because you just it's not easy to build. Bro, I've been working on this for like months and I'm still nowhere close to, getting things done. I had good things take time, but damn, this one is taking a really, really, really long time. What am I looking for here again? I can't even remember. Okay, I need a place where I can get access to the oh, you've also not eaten. Classic. That's so classic. I think right here in the workspace, the tab manager keeps uh, a context somewhere. Oh my god, anytime a project gets really big, it's hard to keep track. Here, tab state. Nice, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so now we have the tab states. What we need here is the we need this guy here, the tab set. Cool. All right. So we need to just make sure that this is the current tab. Let's see. How do we get this to work? Something is okay. We could do let's clone this. We really need that. I don't think we. Okay, let me just get it. Okay, this is trying to work on your Lua builder for C projects. That would be really cool. That would be really nice. If you do, I mean, we could get in touch. You could check out my I have my portfolio in my description. You could just maybe reach out to me somehow. Uh, or share your projects with me. I'd like to help engage any way I can. It would be nice. Mm, let's see. ID. Oh yeah, Russ just added this. this this feature that I'm just using right now. The and if let's and. So really cool. ID. Oh, here's the thing about zombie projects. Most times it's inevitable. Sometimes you just have to, um, like what you're doing at the moment. And when you don't like it, drop it for a while. You come back, you pick it up. Oh shit! What did I do? Oh my god! This is a. Oh, that was so terrible. What am I doing? I don't know if I can do this. Let me see. If that. Oh, unstable. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I think this is better. one thing I've realized is the compiler has not really screamed at me since I started this session, and that's a good thing. That's a first. Okay, now we know if it's the current tab, so we can now do our ritual. If this is a very terrible hack. This is a very terrible hack. Oh my god. I don't know if anybody has figured this out. If you have, just let me know. But for now, I'm not entirely sure what to do here. I'm not trying to focus the div if it's active. And there's no unmounted hook here. Okay, I think I know what to do. Oh, this is a very terrible hack. This is a very terrible hack. It's actually sad that I have to do all this. No, it's not because of the background builder process. It's not. It's sad that I have to do all this to implement Control S. I think I should do some research. Check out Discord. I asked this question a while ago in Discord, and I think I got a very good reply. I just need to check what it is. If I can't figure this out now, I'll end the stream and then maybe tomorrow I would have figured it out and do something, like maybe share something about it. Discord takes like 20 market days to open up. All right, Jafar. Thanks so much for joining. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Uh, maybe I would have figured it out by tomorrow. Okay. You could keep in touch. Have a nice day. Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks so much, Jafar. Oh yes, I asked this question a while ago, and here this was the response. So the web view captures the key events, okay, and we can add the key events listener to the document. Okay, in a way that would be good. I don't have to do like kind of mounted and stuff. Oh yeah, I won't forget the chat logs. I would see what I can do about it after the stream ends. I'll add it to my notes. Thanks so much, Jafar. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate the time you spent here. So hope to see you again next time. Okay, I think it has changed though. There's been some updates to the code. I think this is why he was pointing out. Okay, we added to. Okay, this is going to be another hack that I cannot. I need to take time to look at right now. So it says here, let's see. It's pretty standard. But I don't know if this will span across. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a key handler instead of handling this inside the in here. I need to copy this. So basically what we're doing here is we use effects, then evaluate this JavaScript code, and what else? When we click F6, kind of like send it. But you know what I want to do here? I want to send the entire event. I don't know how possible that would be. Okay, data has to be serializable. Let's say this is a string. I imagine that's okay. So instead of just sending through here, I want to send the thing we actually pressed. Alright, so I have to copy some code, paste that here, or okay, instead of sending F6 like that, what I want to do is I'll have the keys here, so we're going to collect the combination, control key, the key is the push, it's 0, that's control, and if we click Alt, I think we have one for shift, Q, this will be shift, and meta. for Mac. Let's see if this works. So we need to normalize the keys, or the key rather. Oof. Do we need to do this? I don't think we need to do this. No. I don't think we need to do this. Let's just push. Instead of just in case we have you know, lowercase letters. We'll join it with a plus. Then we'll send the combo. Okay, I think this should work. There was one feature that kind of reads it, and let's see what we receive from there. I don't know what's called this. This in I think this is better. Alright, let's run this and see what's up. Okay, it doesn't work. That's so sad. I'd have to figure this out some other way. I think I should check the I should check the logs on the browser. Okay, I see what's going on. There's an error in my JavaScript. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that's key. Okay, let's review this. Nice, it works. Okay, this is an issue. I'm hitting shift once. Let's see. Command shift Ctrl S. Okay, it kind of works, but there's an issue, so I'll figure that out later. But for now, I have to go. I have to get somewhere in a bit, so thanks so much, guys. I would work on this before. Okay, I need to. I would probably like get past here before the next stream. But thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for staying. I'm glad we actually got the env working, creating a new env. So we made a couple of progress. We did a few things, and yeah. I hope to see you guys in the next stream. I'll fix the bug, the double key thingy, before the next stream. Yeah, I'll fix this for the next stream. So thanks so much for joining. See you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't really know. So as for the poll, looks like most people use Tauri. I'm going to write that down here. So Dioxus was 22%, EGI was 26, and Tauri was 52. Tauri 52%. EGI 26%. Dioxus 22%. Oh, okay. I think someone just voted Dioxus right now. Okay, that kind of changed. That was strange. Okay, I'm going to update this. I'm doing this one. Okay, let me update this real quick. Then I'll end the poll. So the access was 50. Taro was 50 rather. 50%. Dioxus is 25%. EGUI is 25%. That's a little bit fair. So yeah, thanks so much guys for joining, and in the next video I'll fix the issue I had here with the multi. It's probably going to be simple, it's just going to be a set. Oh, I think it could fix that right now. With a new set, I think it's going to be .add. Oh, the issue with this one is the order in which it's okay. I think I shouldn't do it that way. I don't think sets will preserve order. What we could just do is, if the key is there already, we don't add it. If keys that include, is it includes or contains? Oh, it includes. Okay. If keys that includes key, cause key include events dot key. if it does not include, then we push. I think this should fix our bug. Oh, that's an issue there. A build error. Let's try again. Shift. Cool. So now we just get shift. Nice. Instead of shift plus shift. Shift S. Control S. Control S. Okay, that's nice. Hey, what I do? That was a quit. Yeah. I'll ignore that. So thanks so much, guys, for joining. See you in the next stream. And to comment to this. So I think I should tell this guy that it worked. Updates. I tried this and it's worked. Oh, he's online. Alright, so thanks so much, guys, for joining, and I'll see you some other time. Bye.